This is one of the biggest signs, one of the biggest indicators that your dreams are close, are about to manifest, are about to become your right now, right here reality. So this is going to be a pretty quick video, but I'm also going to point you in certain directions on how you can allow for this sign to come in more and more. So that's coming up next. Hi there, my name is Dave, and this is HeartSpace, where I am creating videos every single day to help you travel along your heart path. And for me, that is to really start living a life of fulfillment, a life every single day where you are excited to be you in your life, and helping you from wherever you are right now to getting to that place. Anyway, one other thing that's really going to help you are my free courses down below. You can check them out. The one I'm going to link down below is called The Miracle of Meditation, which is going to help you with a lot of what we discuss here and just being able to bring more of what you want into your life. Now, without further ado, let's get into one of the biggest signs your dreams are on their way, they're close, it's like right on the precipice that they're about to come in. Now, this might sound a bit odd, and it seems so simple, but as with many of these universal principles, a lot of times the simple stuff is what works. It is a sign and an indicator of good things in your life. And so here it is, and I'm going to explain it a little bit because a lot of people actually get confused on what this actually is like as an experience, but I'll get into that. And the biggest sign is you feel good all of the time. You experience highly elated emotions as basically your status quo, as your normal. It's normal for you to be happy. It's normal for you to be joyful. It is normal for you to be in flow, peaceful, grateful, and all of these things. Now, that doesn't mean you don't experience, say, lower levels like maybe anger or even shame, guilt, although you probably don't experience that too much, or fear, etc., etc. But for the most part, you are feeling gratitude, you are feeling abundance, you are experiencing life through the eyes of joy, peace, and clarity, these kinds of things. Now, the reason this is one of the biggest signs that things are going to be shifting, and probably if you've been experiencing this, you've already noticed certain shifts, and this is one of the biggest signs that is going to continue. You're just going to be able to experience at higher and higher levels, is because our natural state is actually very high conscious. We come from God. We come from oneness. We are a piece of God, in fact, still connected to all that is. We are a spiritual being in a human body. We are divine. And through feeling these emotions, that is you acting out in the physical through your energy, that divinity. The closer you are to divinity, the more you will feel joy and peace and well-being and gratitude and abundance, because those are emotions that connect more fully to that experience of what you are. And I like to use the stream analogy. When you're feeling this way, it's like you have an incredibly crystal clear flowing stream that is just flowing into your life of well-being. The water in that stream is just well-being continually flowing into your life and bringing in the equivalent of well-being, which in the physical terms is abundance, is the life you want to live, the people you want to be with, the energy manifested that you want in your life. And the more you are allowing that uninterrupted without adding resistance, and the way you add resistance is the lower levels of consciousness. That's what puts logs and moss and trash on the stream that makes that flow of well-being less and less and less and less. There's only one flow in the universe, it's well-being, but you can cut it off by covering it up. There isn't like a flowing stream of, crap where it's like, this is hatred and this is terrible, or this is non-well-being. No, it's just a stream of well-being that you can either allow or add resistance to. And so if you are naturally allowing that stream to flow, which will naturally cause you to feel good all of the time, and because so many of us are conditioned into life is a struggle, life is hard, most of the time you're going to feel like crap. This can seem counterintuitive, like I can't feel good all of the time or even most of the time. Look at most people, they feel like crap most of the time. They don't like their lives. They're not enjoying themselves here in this physical experience, Dave. Yes, but that has nothing to do with what you naturally are and everything to do with what we've been conditioned into. And you can find plenty of examples of people who live in a feeling good place and visit the not so feeling good place. And you can find plenty of people who live that way where it just seems like, wow, they're always grounded, they're always calm, they're always like either calm as like a default or elated and happy and joyful. Yeah, I've seen them get angry, I've seen them get sad, but they seem to rarely stay in those emotions. Because it's not about if you every now and then experience something, it's where do you live versus where do you visit. And if you live in a place of well-being, where that universal stream that's flowing into your life is uncovered and unblocked, amazing things will happen in your life quickly. Your dream life, if you're not already experiencing it, and let's say you just started being this way, oh, it is coming. The natural actions you need to take to allow it to manifest, to co-create with it, will be made apparent. Certain synchronicities that need to come in for that to happen in perfect divine order will come in, so long as you keep that well-being going and stay in a feel-good place. And I'm not even joking, my highest level mentors have harped on about this idea because, again, it sounds so simple and that's why people dismiss it. But people who teach multimillionaires, billionaires, people, and again, that's not a measure of happiness, but people who are doing that and enjoying having that money, using it to enrich their lives and the lives of others, they teach people like that. Feeling good now is one of the most important things you can do to allow well-being and good things to come in your life. It is the biggest sign, the biggest indicator that things are on their way because you are allowing those things in instead of blocking them, which is what most people do. So that is the biggest sign that your dreams are really coming in. Now, again, if you're not feeling this way, that's fine. There are many things that you can do. And in fact, if you want to know 10 signs that your manifestations and your dreams are close, go watch this video next. And if you are not experiencing well-being that often, it's also going to give you some ideas and some things you can do in order for that to happen, which will then result in many of these signs showing up in your life.